Bore da I chi o Gastell Conwy. Good morning to you from the start line of the world's toughest mountain race, the Montane Dragon's Back race. All the hard preparation has led to here, Conwy Castle. No more training for these brave athletes behind me. It's time now for the adventure to begin. Next stop, Caerdydd, Cardiff, Amdani.
So the Montane Dragon's Back Race 2022 is underway. The runners have headed out here from Conwy Castle and they are straight into the mountains, some of the most technical and toughest terrain they're going to face all week for 49 kilometres and 3,800 metres of ascent into the mountains of Snowdon.
So I started ultra running about 6 years ago. I was kind of a trail marathon runner and then got really into the adventure running stuff, and it escalated pretty quickly, and then Dragon's Back was just always my apex race, bucket list, the thing that I want to do the most, because I've always thought I can't do it. So yeah, I think it's fair to say it's been a long time coming, this one.
I don't really have a strategy that's a new strategy that I haven't used before, which is just, blind stubbornness, really. Don't expect to be running fast, just keep moving. You know, it's surprising how much ground you do cover when you think you're moving slowly, which you're going to be in a race like this.
So behind me is the mighty Tryfan. One of the high points of day one here at the Montane Dragon's Back race. They'll have come through Support Point down in Ogwen and up onto Tryfan before heading up onto the Glyderau, their next challenge in day one.
Some runners will be making their way towards camp tonight, which is in Gwynant. Others will be racing their way towards Pen-y-Pass and the support point, which is very strict on timing because we don't want anybody doing Crib Goch in the dark.
Five minutes. Move on now. Let it go, fella. Thank you. Cheers.
I heard you guys yelling for someone 50 seconds. Did they make it?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was up there and I could hear it, so I knew I understood.
20 seconds to go.
So is Crib Goch, is that still something that's looming in your mind then?
That's the only thing which I have recce'd, and I didn't go across it. I bottled out. You know, it's quite exciting finding your way up through all these, and you look behind and you think, it's like being in an aeroplane, you know, you're climbing up, but the buildings are getting smaller behind you, but it's always been, that sticking point which has put me off.
I'm on top of Wales, yr Wyddfa, Snowdon, the highest point in the country, and Cardiff is that way. And the good news for the runners is that it's all downhill from now.
Thank you. Yeah, it felt all right. Whether I pay for it later in the week, we'll see.
I think because there wasn't many people on Crib Goch, like I had to concentrate way harder than I normally do, so I think it used a lot more energy because I don't like scrambling.
So here we are at the day one finish, diwedd y diwrnod cyntaf o ras cefn ddraig on what is considered to be the most challenging, spectacular, most technical day of this race. It's been quite inspirational, I would say, isn't it?
It certainly has, and of course the racing at the front has been incredible, with Chris Cope taking the stage in the men's race, his first ever multi-day stage race, and of course Lisa Watson dominating that women's race out in the lead as in 2019. But I've been particularly inspired by all of the runners making it through the checkpoints, an immense effort from all of them and so many getting through. Of course, we've got until 10 o'clock tonight to see just how many can make it through to day two.
I hope that they'll all make it, and then it all starts again tomorrow with day two.
It does, for more rugged and wild running down through some of the less known parts of Snowdonia, but just as challenging, just as beautiful. And of course, we'll see you everybody tomorrow. You can follow via the race website on the live tracker, and of course via our social media at Dragons Back Race. And hopefully more great racing tomorrow.
Yes, wel, ni chi fori. Hwyl
See you then.